Hello there. This is our first lesson, I guess you could call it, for geography class this semester. This is the syllabus video where I'm going to go over the high points, the exciting high points of the geography syllabus for this semester. So in this particular folder, you've got 4 videos that basically go over the logistics of the class, like this one. And so I'm going to tell you just the general things that are on every UA PTC syllabus, but spend more time focusing just on the stuff that's specific to my class. I'm Mrs. T, and this is Cultural Geography. So on our syllabus, which you can find on the Start Here page, or you can go to this first folder in course content, the Start Here folder, and access it there. But the syllabus and the videos that are included in this first folder cover the material that you're going to need to know in order to take the first quiz. Because quiz 1, which you'll also see in this folder, takes the place of a course agreement form. You'll see at the end of this syllabus, it says there's no course agreement form because in cultural geography class, you're just going to take that quiz and acknowledge some of the policies that are in and the grading and stuff that's in this class and submit that quiz. And then that takes the place of downloading and signing and uploading and emailing or anything like that. So there's no course agreement form. And this is going to just go over my stuff from the syllabus pretty quickly. And then there's a couple of other videos. There's 3 more videos that explain to you some logistics about how to use Blackboard and sort things correctly, but also how to do the weekly assignments. I'll put the word weekly in air quotes. You'll know why after we go over it. But anyway, the weekly assignments that you have, that, just to keep up with kind of the pulse of the class as we go through. It's going to be fun. It's a fun topic that we're going to study this semester. So this is Cultural Geography. I'm Mary Kate Terrell, and my office location is on the south side. It's in room 242. However, I have office hours on the main campus this semester also from 5 to 6 p.m. on Monday nights because I'm teaching a class Monday night on the main campus, and my Tuesday and Thursday class is on the face-to-face one is on the south side, and so that's when I'll have my office hours then. And then also, on Wednesdays and Fridays this semester, I'm going to be back and forth between the South Campus and the main campus. And so I can meet you on either of those campuses other days. But also, get my cell number. It's a requirement, actually, before you take the first quiz. Get my cell number in Blackboard. It's linked several different places. And text me like I ask you to, because there's a quiz question about that. But anyway, that texting method that we'll use, that's my personal cell phone number. So please contact me anytime you need to, day and night. I mean that. I have my cell phone set on silent for text messages. So even if you're texting me at 1:38 a.m. or something, just because that was convenient for you, I probably won't text you back until like 6 o'clock the next morning, 4:30 the next morning, something like that when I get up. Those are the various times that I might get up to get ready and go into work each day. And so, so truly, if you are the type to do your online classes at like 2 a.m., please go ahead and text at that time if something comes up, because you need to say something when it's fresh on your mind, and then I'll respond as soon as I see it. You will not disturb me, so please do that anytime. You will not bother me. You have my cell number in Blackboard because I want you to text me whenever. Okay? So please do that. And then, yeah, I mean, I can come, if these office hours don't work for you, then we will make something work for you, whether it's a FaceTime call or a phone call, or I can go if you're, at work at Tractor Supply and you have a 15-minute break, like I can run by and see you then or something, so I'm portable and mobile, and I'm available for you essentially, in a way that works for you. Okay, you do need the textbook. This is the textbook. The 10th, 11th, or 12th edition will work. I'm working from the 12th edition, so when I give you page numbers or something, it's going to be from the 12th edition. When I give you a title of a chapter, it's going to be from the 12th edition. And so they might differ, the page numbers or even the title might have changed slightly, but the general topics are the same because this is a general introduction to cultural geography class. You do need a textbook. Get it right away. Okay, get one right away, but any of those editions work. So we are part of the general education courses at UAPTC, but you're probably taking me for a culinary degree, or maybe a business administration degree, or maybe a nursing degree. This is a great class to talk about supply chain, to talk about food culture, to talk about all kinds of different customs and norms that might govern, what your ideas are about medical care and stuff like that. Identity, all this kind of thing is what we're going to cover in this semester. We are going to look at maps. We do have that to do, but this is less about like looking at maps and identifying spots on maps, and more about like, what do the people do? Why do the people live there? Why do they have the custom that they have? Because they live in a place. How does the space and the place and the location and all these things, how do they affect your culture and your way of life as you move from one spot on the globe to the next? It's a really interesting class. So we have some learning outcomes, these 3 learning outcomes that we have. We're going to be working toward building all the knowledge and being able to apply that knowledge and use it to analyze situations and evaluate things. We're going to be building from week 1 all the way through week 16. And so you need to keep really, really well organized notes and watch all of the video lectures in all of the folders, because you'll have reading assignments, activities, and video lectures. Most of the video lectures, yours truly, I made for you, but some of them I curate from other content that's online, Nat Geo or other YouTube sites, or channels, because, there's some really good stuff out there that contributes to our class. And so I'm not going to reinvent the wheel if there's something else out there. But a lot of the videos, most of them, I make for you in front of my dry erase board, notes that you need to stop the video and take and stuff like that. So please make sure that you develop a really good, thorough portfolio. Think of it as like a portfolio of notes, because when we have projects, which I'll talk to you about in just a second, when we have projects that earn 50 to 100 points in the class this semester, or to 250 points each, up to 200 points in this class this semester. It's your notes. It's the reading assignment that I give you. It's that stuff you're going to draw from to earn the highest number of points on those assignments. So, get in the good habit now of taking really good notes. This is an online class, so we are going to interact with each other through written communication a lot. Always be polite with each other, always be friendly with each other. That's part of professionalism. And so whether you are interacting with your classmates on a discussion board or me through text message, it's a kind of a familiar kind of way to communicate that we can be kind of informal. But let's always make sure that we're professional and clear and concise and polite with each other, because that's just the way that business communication should happen. And we're in business together here, right? We're in the business of success at the end of the semester, right? That's what we want to work toward. So let's work together and do that. And you're going to do your own work because I've designed this class so that it really focuses on your note taking and how are you going to use your notes to write reaction papers or to do well on quizzes or to ace projects, that kind of thing. So it's really, you're not going to do well on projects and tests and things if you try to Google answers or Google phrases and stuff, because I've designed this course personally, not from textbook content. And so it's really about your notes and doing your own work. But when you do cite something, when you do need to cite something from the web, then do it. But just do it properly, because that's, part of what being academic is all about. So do it, but do it properly. Never plagiarize. It's about your brain and your development from day one to day last this semester, and not what somebody else thought about before. Okay, not that. Okay, so I have some basic information in this syllabus that's just part of the student handbook. It's part of the rules of going to UAPTC. And so I'm kind of skipping over that pretty quickly. Like the grading policy, this is a UAPTC wide grading thing. Like I can't, even if I wanted to grade you differently than 90 to 100 or 80 to 89, even if I wanted to, I couldn't, because this is the official grading policy. But what I do have that is specific to my class is how you earn points. There's 600 points, and you're going to take tests and do projects and do weekly reaction papers. The second video in this folder talks about reaction papers. It gives you what they are, how to do them, how to approach it, how to schedule them, and then also how to do quizzes. There's a third video that focuses on quizzes and tests. Actually, the second video focuses on reaction papers and the extra credit discussion board. And then the third video focuses on quizzes and projects and tests and how you're going to ace those. And then the fourth video talks about how to manage your grade book, the My Grades section, so that it makes sense to you, like where your grades are entered, because I group all the grades together. And so you want to, not be confused by a whole bunch of mess and mumbo jumbo and jumble when you try to look at your grades. Also, the fourth video is not only about organizing your grades so they make sense to you, but it also goes over things like, how am I going to calculate the midterm grades? When will the midterm grades be calculated? How am I going to calculate the final grade? And that kind of thing. Okay, and so the schedule is here for you in the syllabus. It's also in a separate link in the Start Here page. So when you land in the Cultural Geography Start Here page, after you have my little video that loops to say hi, I won't leave that on there all the time, by the way. I'll silence it after drop and ad is over, so you don't have to constantly hear me the whole semester. That would be annoying. But anyway, so here is the schedule. You'll see that on the Start Here page and here on the syllabus. Please go in and enter reminders in your calendar on your phone, or however it is that you keep track of stuff. Please enter reminders that reaction papers and quizzes are due every Sunday night at midnight. You can do them anytime during the week. Like if you're finished watching the videos and taking all your notes, if you're finished on Tuesday afternoon doing that, then do your reaction paper and your quiz on Tuesday afternoon. But by Sunday night at midnight, the reaction paper and the quiz have to be submitted, or the links go away and then you've missed them. Okay, so watch the next two videos to know about how it's okay to miss a certain number of those things. But I just want you to get started and really kind of, check them off the list, check them off your to-do list. Okay, so make sure you're familiar with all of these dates, what chapters we're going to be working on, because we're going to be jumping around in the chapters a little bit. We kind of jump from chapter 3 to, where do we go? Chapter 9. So anyway, and I will be announcing this, of course, as we go through each weekly folder. There are weekly folders in course content. That's where all the meat of the class is going to be. Course content. Here are some more policies that are just in general to Pulaski Tech. It's not just my class. Important phone numbers to have, how you sign up for emergency notifications. I strongly suggest that you do that. Code of conduct, all of these kinds of policies. If you have some sort of accommodation that I need to do for you so that you can be successful, I am all about that. I need to make sure to get that from you early on, and I will definitely, with no question asked except how can I do more, that'll be the question that I'll ask. I want to give you whatever accommodation needs to happen so that you can be successful in this class. It's about equity here. Okay, and there's no course agreement form because you're going to take quiz 1 in the Start Here folder, and that is takes the place, that substitutes for the course agreement form. So don't print out anything, don't text me and ask, there is nothing. And also, even if you skip that quiz 1 in the Start Here folder, you've got this notice at the bottom of every single page of the syllabus that kind of covers it. So we're good as far as a course agreement form goes. This is going to be a great semester. I really enjoy being your teacher, and I hope that you will take me seriously when I say contact me all the time. If you have any questions, I want to address your needs. I want to give everybody the same chance to contact me, so you all have my cell phone number. Please don't abuse it. I haven't ever had anybody abuse it yet, so please don't abuse it. And it's going to be a great semester, and watch the rest of the videos in this lesson, and I will see you in future weeks. Bye.